Hey, my name is PolishLynx and we are on Nimross, Rising Angels Failed Allegiance, and we are with Turi and the team basically that stayed on Nimross. So let's see where this is going. You're still out here? I was lost in thought. How do you get lost in an empty field? Ouch. I casually swat my tail at him as he walks by, but he must have caught on my tripping trick after all these months of doing it. Right as my tail comes to trip up his legs, he steps out and around me. Could you put a little bit of heart into it? Into what? Never mind. Arguing with you first thing after I wake up is not a good way to start the day. Where's new butler at? I'm surprised you let him out of your sight. Our new automated medical unit has decided the best way for me to start my morning is with a fresh breakfast. How he's going to make this with our kitchen is what I hope to be one of my pleasant surprises this morning. Speaking of pleasant surprises, where's Alphonse's report at? Don't tell me you have no clue, I know he would have filled one by now. I shake my head. Oh, we should have drifted back into radio contact with that part of the world 12 minutes ago. That's oddly specific, you're worried. Of course I'm worried. I had heard from my crew with an unknown civilian, 2 new crew members and a sick mutt. So didn't you just tell me before you went to bed that you were trying to understand that you are working hard to be more tolerant? Face a special case. No, you don't get to say that. You can say that you are trying to be more tolerant of else, but all Peter mutts, that's not a step forward. That's not what I meant. I don't understand you. I still think that's the best thing possible for me. She's violently ill and she's a backstabbing dog. What more do you want me to say? I want you to stop talking before I get put on forced quarters again for striking an inferior officer. That's never stopped you in the past. Don't test my discipline. For a moment I can see in his eyes that he's prepared to make this a battle, one of position versus righteousness. But before either of us can say anything, we are both interrupted by Hendrix's arrival with a meal of scrambled eggs that Saul claimed were from a chicken and these weird brown potatoes for each of us. What's with you today, Lieutenant? With all due respect, I don't want to talk to you. Fair enough. What I do for you, Natalie? Do you know I was once engaged? You found someone who tolerated your presence long enough to be romantically interested? Shocking, I know. Her name was Lena Edek. Oh. Now we are getting reminiscent. We had a rough relationship at times. We broke up once for about 6 months after Faye first met. Lena see that we weren't a very good couple. I never stopped loving her, so we worked hard to bridge our differences. The love of my life finally came back to me and I promised her the world. Someday you will understand what love means. Who says I don't? Saul snorts in what I presume is his attempt at dismissal. It was the last week before the wedding date and our shuttle back to Earth stopped at a research outpost run by a former training squad leader, Faye Moonfollow. I bet you were happy about that? Shut up, I was at that time. Faye has always been relatively harmless and seeing her friend again made Lena the happiest she'd been in a while. Probably because she didn't have to spend as much time with you. Sir, that does make it better. I was having some premarital jitters at the time. It crossed my mind that the reason Lena and I had fought and broke up before was that we really weren't a good couple. Natalie told me that a lot. Faye has always been a decent person to rebound my feelings off of, so I confessed some of what was going through my mind to her. And let me guess, she did what any good friend would do and told the guard that you were having these doubts. Why would you even tell Faye that? If you want to talk out your problems in secret, Faye would have been the worst choice. You went for her to tell Lena and you got cold feet and decided to use innocent Faye to do your vile, dirty work. I wasn't in this part of the story, but that was the original plan. And I regret it and blame Faye for doing exactly what you wanted her to do. I always wondered why Faye would let you say those things to her. It tears her up inside that she broke up your marriage, so she believes you when you call her a dirty dog. I knew you were bad, but I never thought you were such a hateful bastard. You can't face your problems, so you blame others. How could you? Faye, Commander Azuna, me. Yeah, Lieutenant, I screw up and hide my guilt behind excuses, but you are the very last person I would hear challenging me. You're fleeing your problems on a wave of excuses as well. I slammed my fork in the yellow part of the egg, spraying the nasty goop all over the plate. All over the plate, not place. I'm nothing like you, Commander. I'm a proud Dream On warrior. With all due respect, which is none, you are just racist scum. There you go again, fleeing on your river of excuse. Excuse me? It's always that one excuse. You are this proud Dreamer warrior with the uncorruptible moral code. But you're not. I don't think you've ever been anything resembling a warrior in your life. Do you want me to show you? No, I'd become drunk. I'll show you just how much of a warrior I am. No, that just makes you a no-good fuck. Anyone can use their fist or tail to smack someone. All you ever do is run. You run from responsibility, you run from ever facing anything that makes you consider just how much of a warrior you are, and then most importantly, you run from a woman who fall in love with you because you saw a reflection of yourself. Just according to the Dreamer who can't do anything but run. I don't know how I managed to get to my feet so fast or where my flight of food went when I flipped up, only because I have 2 fists full of his uniform and the tail ready to knock his head off. Take it back! Stand down, Lieutenant. If you don't want to be professional, I don't want to be professional. Forgive me for interrupting, but you both are breaking protocol and conduct. I know, but there's something that has been coming for a long time. Then sorry, I don't like you. You don't Lynx. You don't think things through. You just do the same things again and again. You say the same words, you practice the same stances, and then you wonder to yourself why you aren't a warrior. One day you're finally going to run from everything you've ever wanted. It's just going to be you and your little mantra that if you keep punching hard enough, you'll be in this delusion of what being a warrior is. You don't understand. You've never stood for anything in your life. I was a fighter pilot in charge of Squadron 10. I've been in that position where you're trained to the highest standard because tomorrow might be the day when the little extra edge saves the lives of the people who depend on me. But at the end of the day, I remember to find stuff that was working with their coping to protect. Friends, squad mates, home. You want to protect the innocent? Name one innocent you are protecting. Tell me, warrior, who exactly are training so hard to protect? I'm running 2, 3. I have to run because I can't face Faye and tell her how trouble of a person I am. You have to run because you can accept that you want to protect doesn't fit the neat box you dreamed it would. Nice, neat box you dreamed it would. We're both a bunch of horrible cowards. I let him go, my strength fading fast as the rage that fueled me is placed by a hollow void. I'm not a coward. Yes, I'm afraid sometimes I lot, but I don't run. I'm not running from her. Yes, you do. Who am I protecting? What does being a warrior mean if the only thing you have is the title? Sorry, Lieutenant, not knowing what happened to my crew has me on edge. Will it make both of you better to know that I just received a message from the shuttle? Immensely. Strange, I don't see any indication on my panels that we are receiving. It's quite odd, my lovely little mistress. It's coming through an aftermarket drone system that I don't seem to recall being in the Nimross's inventory control. The lethargy and despair have been pumping the soul drains as quick as it came. He's leaping out of his seat and digging the side console in the shipmaster's chair. I didn't even think to check the expo system. Expo? After the Bellino crystal crisis, Major Natalie and I both agreed that we need to install a system that would allow us to communicate with the outside world if we lost all of our crystals again. So we bought a small drone that could be deployed from the shuttles. It would fly out of any atmosphere and immediately being transmitting. It doesn't have the range since it contains no crystals, but any passing ships would pick it up. That's neat. Some of us have to be responsible, but I can't think of any possibility that we have 2 missing shuttles and him using that particular system. Please don't tell me something might have happened to them. Sorry, until you leave the ship for good. You are my secret officer. For better words, I have to do with that. And you steal your soul, but because there's a good chance this message isn't going to be him just testing out the system. There's no need to build up the suspense. Would you like me to play it? Please. It's a lot of crackling. I expected better quality after how much that hyped it up. They hyped it up. That's not crackling of radio, that's fire! How do you know? Making fire is how I stayed alive as a wildling. I know what it sounds like. But the fire doesn't warm me up. It doesn't make me feel safe and protected. It's stripping away my shell of strength and leaving me with a foreboding feeling. Mayday! 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 This is KSS Nimross Shuttle 02 in the blind. We have suffered a catastrophic critical failure that has turned into fire. The fire has spread to our left side engines and wing. Not. There are a lot of more people than just not in trouble. It appears to be originating from our Bellino crystal devices. We expect that the ground signal may be overramping them. This is danger to all approaching craft. I repeat, danger to all approaching craft. Damn it again. I intend to make a first landing grid. Quit, X-ray Romeo 6-5 with 9 souls on board. Last on position, quit, X-ray Romeo 6-3 at 1500 feet, heading 280. I say again, mayday, mayday, mayday. I can't hear more. I don't want to hear more. There has to be some sort of sick prank that Soul is pulling on me to punish me for always fighting with him. Do we have a timestamp on the transmission? How can you be so calm? Tell me, this is just having a terrible sense of humor. Lieutenant, I have a crash shuttle mechanics. I don't have time to break down and lose it, neither do you. Tell me it is a joke. Are you fucking kidding me, Suri? Hendrix, time stop. Parsing the message right now for it. If you aren't joking, does that mean she could be dead down there? Yes! Hey, Centauri, pulls nobody's alive down there. Do you not feel that perhaps you could phrase it better for the distressed lieutenant? No! Suri's the big brave warrior, right? She can handle it. That timestamp, if you please. The data is deserted, but it appears to have been sent 15 standard hours ago. That would have placed them just barely outside their expected landing zone. 15 hours. Forgive me. It's not your fault. I dislike bearing bad news. Nobody does, blood or machine. Then if something happened to them, if they crashed? Yeah, it's highly likely that this is a government mission, not a search and rescue. What does it mean? You know exactly what it means. I said those nasty things to her. She might have died thinking that I hated her. This is why you make your words count, Lieutenant. Do not know if you'll get a chance to say more. But we've got a job to do. I need to start writing up the report to command. Hendrix, I want you to use this ship computer to map out the likely crash point. At once, my lady. Just get it done. Nat, you didn't really die, did you? You weren't singing burning shuttle as those devilish words. I had to tore you apart inside. I can't allow myself to believe it. But that cold voice of Commander Zuri rings out in my head. Isn't it worse if she survived? Instead of dying a quick death, she could have survived from the crash with numerous injuries, alone bleeding out her last moments so far from home, and nobody there to save her because... I can feel the blood on my hands moving again. All the innocent people abandoned to leave rivers of blood running over my hands, and now the river has risen even higher. It feels like it will consume me. No. I'm a brave warrior. I followed the tenants to the letter. Now decided she'd rather trust them than trust me. She was a scholar who tuned out the teaching I tried to give her. I'm a warrior. No. Those words cut through me. No matter how I try to protect myself from them, lies can never protect the spirit from the truth. I ran from Akral when danger threatened her and she paid with her life. I ran with my duty to protect innocence. I ran when Natalie Puccile guiding light after her first mission. I've never stopped running from reality. I wrapped myself in my belief that I was a warrior still, but I wasn't. I never was. Warriors never run from the truth. We never run from what their heart believes. What does my heart believe in? What does it want to protect? I find myself back on my feet. They know what to do even if my brain can't see through the fog. My heart is taking charge and it knows without a shred of doubt what it wants to protect. Maybe I'm not a warrior. Maybe I'm still just that weak little hatchling who abandoned the first love of their life to slavers and clutch to her flute as a crutch. I feel safe, Zuri, because I know you're always by my side. I'm coming, Nat. Wait, learned? I have to tell her. She has to know what really is in my heart. I want to play my flute to her as she drifts off to sleep in my arms. As those beautiful emerald eyes close, I want her to rest easy knowing that her world holds her safe. We'll save the galaxy, we'll fix it all and make it a better place. We'll make those corrupt Sci-Fi realize that warriors and scholars can work there and they best listen to us once again. Zuri, brute strength, isn't power. We need you. I need you. We're a team 3, no matter how weak we are individually, we all pull together to make everything better. In pain, in sadness, I want to be her warrior, I want her to be my scholar. Sorry, we still get to do the right thing. What we? There's just you nuts. I don't want her to cry because of me ever again. Please be safe, I don't think I can live with this pain if you aren't safe. Please don't say it, I want you to hold back the tears. I don't like this, but I can't follow you on this road. But it is the only road I can walk, I had to do this. The only road, the one I was too scared to walk, too scared to think that we could both be tough enough to face the darkness and remain true. Please, don't leave me, don't you understand? I fall for you, Zuri! Please don't walk away, please! Walks away. I throw myself on the remaining shuttle. I don't care what dangers await me, I'm not going to stop until I'm back at her side and she knows the truth. She knows the truth. I'm going to swoop down there, find them all sitting safely at the little campsite they have set up. They will have salads made out of all the berries and leaves she found. Everyone's going to be laughing and joking. Natalie will have turned out to be right about Arya and over her stupid ribbon. She'll be happy and safe. I can't do it myself hard enough. Fire burns even in these bad fragments of my imagination, scorching them until there's nothing but dust left. I need to save her. But as I look at the controls in front of me, another truth burrows itself into my brain. I can fly, that's right. All these years of being this ground warrior, I never bothered to learn how to fly a shuttle. Someone else always did it for me. A scholar that I would mock for diluting himself in training for something other than honorable combat. Now I can be a honorable warrior saving innocent lives down there because I refuse to allow anything that wasn't specifically laid out in my training into my brain. I barely even know how to turn on my datapad. The hollowness consumes me. This is the moment I waited for since I was little. I was going to be a great warrior and cut through the darkness, but all I can do is sit here. All I can do is cry and punch a wall. Nat, what am I going to do? For starters, you can get the fuck out of my seat! So? Commander Haggett, Shipmaster Sir, any of these titles will be fine, any of them. What are you doing here? Trying to get in the pilot seat. Move over! Why? Because this is my shuttle and refuse to fly from the co-pilot seat with an untrained lieutenant sitting in the pilot seat. No, you know what I mean. You cannot be seriously asking why I'm going to rescue my crew. But you said you had to fire a report. But that was going to see to by while they were in danger. I put in the report so if something comes to us, the rescue party for the rescue party is on the way. I brought your weaponry, my dear. I was unsure what sort of tools were required, so I used your previous checkout as base. Glad to know they didn't install weapon loadout in the medical droid. But of course not, I would never dream of causing pain. Then please use the proper titles with me as well. Of course, my lady. I take the glistening rifle and the backpack from Henry's hands. My dear, no, Lillian's gear now. We did the turn over before she went out. It's mine no longer. But for now, I will wield it once more. I know every piece works. There has not been a single day that I skip over my inspection. A warrior is only as strong as the tools they train with, and my head to be ready at all times. A warrior can be prepared to defend all she cares about her armored swords. That's a knight, Hendrix, that's a knight. So Henry wheeled into his seat the second I stepped forward to receive my weaponry. His hands are flying over the controls as he readies the ship for departure. You think you're in a solid enough mindset to use those? I give a card note. Good, and you might not be a warrior, you might be called hard, I don't care. You are my secret officer and I expect you to do your job. Are we clear? Completely. She needs to know the truth of how I feel. Now you dangerously stand between me and death. That's exactly what I want to hear. We don't know what else is waiting for us down there. Working path. How do we intend to get past the signal that brought down the other shuttles? Called me paranoid, but I did intend to be stranded twice. After we got back to Celestia, I called up an old friend of mine who does the ship customization. He didn't believe me when I told him what happened to us, but he designed a modification to our shuttle that would isolate the crystals and protect the wires coming into them. If Jay did it right, we should be able to fly into the field and get them out. When you have them take this shuttle then? I know you know nothing of engineering, takeoff on landing rate and center of gravity, so I will try to make this as simple as I can. To make the shuttle so it isn't too heavy to fly, we had to strip out all of the armor, defensive systems and modify pretty much everything in the wings. It wasn't easy, cheap or safe. I turned one of my 2 combat shuttles, turned one of them into a glorified escape pod. Considering we thought the shuttle was either shut down or crashed due to mechanical issues, which do you think I felt safer sending my people out in? Can't you have made one that did both? No, what kind of operational budget do you think I have? Like I told you, I don't exactly fancy fleet command at the moment. Sorry, you didn't know? Relax and prepare yourself. I know some meditation techniques if you would like to practice them with me. Sure, I'm coming, not. Biryani. Finally, someone I like, actually. She's the most likable in this game. A ray of sunlight breaks through the foliage, waking me from my beautiful slumber. The fresh air of the jungle is full of exotic and tantalizing scents that stir the soul inside me. I pulled my arms out from underneath the big fuzzy blankets and have been keeping me warm all night. Whenever the night chill started to get to me, Ren or one of these 2 followers would drape themselves across me. Last night was the best night of sleep I've had since I joined the Space Force. Purring pillows, cuddly blankets and new friends by your side. This is the adventure I was hoping I would get to have. A new smell of eggs mingled with the strange fragrance of nature. Turning as I stretched, I see Major Natalie sitting over a fire with a tin dish from the survival kits. Good morning there. Oh, forgive me for bringing you. Breakfast isn't quite finished yet. What are you having? Some small bird eggs that Kika scrounged up, as well as some protein bars from the survival packs. It's not the best, but we do not have a lot of choices at the moment. It's plenty, sir. Are you feeling better? A bit. My soul is a bit worried, but the body is responding to commands once more. That's good, sir. We were really worried about you yesterday. I'm just glad to see you and Kika are well. Crash landings are nothing to trifle with, and rarely do they turn out so well. I take a seat on a broken log across from him. I don't want to risk encroaching on my senior space. In my wake are my three fizzy friends. Ren sniffs at the plate of eggs and gives Alphonse a quick marrow. Forgive me as well, young one. We do not have any meats for your palate. With a sun flick of his tail, Ren guides his entourage back towards the river. I worry that we may have offended him and he's not coming back. But these eggs certainly will feed your palate life, sir. Please dig in. Shouldn't we wait for the lieutenant? Where is she? She woke up early to go take a bath down in the river. Forgive me for saying something bad about my spirit, but going alone and getting naked in a strange forest seems very audacious, indeed, but she was quite adamant that she couldn't start her day without cleaning the muck and grime off of her luxurious skin. Lieutenant Star is very beautiful. It's fun how much hard work she does to keep up her appearance. Indeed, your lieutenant likes to maintain her air of superiority even in the most dire of times. You heard it? It was quite cute. I'm sorry, sir, but it just slipped out. A sharp cry of surprise rings out just beyond the tree line, followed by some very unladylike words about my loyal cat followers. Kika steps out of the brush with her only grills still holding together, water dripping from the tips of her long hair. Your stupid cats thought it would be fun to jump me while I was walking back. Because fire jerks! And what are you doing? I thought I told you that you were supposed to be lying down where I closed. I simply wish to help in whatever capacity possible after you both gave so much to assist me yesterday. Glad to help, sir. No need to thank us, just don't do anything that might make us have to carry you again. My spine can handle another day of it. Then we best start working on a plan to get home. What the hell, we got a decent stockpile of resources, plenty of water, and a rare chance to take a nice jungle vacation. As long as we can face soon, getting back to the treasure ship is a secondary priority. This world is not safe. A flight of Sir Briani, do you sense that well? Are you doing that with magic stuff that Suri claims she can do? I would not call it magic, but... Well, I can do magic just as well as the rest of you. Watch! Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. The lieutenant wiggles her fluffy ears up and down as fast as she can. My heart skips a bit and takes all of my bearing not to burst out in giggles. She's my spirit, but I can't help but laugh at how cute it is. There has to be a regulation against it for, and I definitely don't want to risk disrespecting either of them. Nope, nothing. It seems that all the junk demons are scared of me. Granny, what do you feel? Me, sir? For your heritage may be muddled, you should be able to sense it as well. Still your heart and mind. Mom used to say the same thing to me. If I was confused or lost, she would tell me that the word go and listen to the winds. It's really hard to be calm with both of them staring at me so intently, but I refuse to let them down now. I just need to empty my mind of everything. It's so hard. Huh? You felt it. The only thing she probably felt was sleepiness trying to put her under, isn't it right? No, she heard the voice of the world and the warning it held. Don't let pressure you into making up stories, Bree. Major Nat, he can be majorly wrong. You will do well to think of your peer pressure. I'm not pressuring anything. Major Tansy was right. I could hear a faint whisper telling me of danger that awaits not too far from here. I know in my gut that we are not welcome in this place. I opened my mouth to say it, but Lieutenant Star is looking at me so respectfully. Her tail is wagging eagerly at her belief that I'm going to support her. She's been watching out for me since we arrived. I don't want to let her down. Are you kidding me? What do I do? I know what you mean. I feel and think, why, Brian, you know, why? Nothing at all, sir. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you sure? Do you not feel the tingle in your wings? I know exactly what sort of dreadful tingle he means, but with those bright pink eyes staring me so expectantly, I can't say it. I don't want to let her down. What is wrong with you? God damn it! There might be danger over there, but no, I don't feel anything. Let's go. Let's just camp around. Sure, that's a great idea. No, sir. Very peculiar. No, it's a perfect number for normal people, Alphonse. We don't just only sense things. I did have a feeling, but everyone has feelings. Exactly, we call them hunches. There's nothing mystical about them, just everyday feelings. Perhaps one day you will understand. If you'll excuse me for a moment, I need to use that boy's tree. Don't do it, Meerkat. I don't want to have to see or smell something that's going to scar my delicate sensibilities for life. The Major gives her a wave and heads off down with it. I can't help but wonder what she means that she'd see that could scar her. Everyone poops. And yeah, if someone or some mangy beasts attack you. They really are sweet kitties, if not very cuddly. To you, maybe to me, they are competition. Competition for what? For the attention of my new heroine training. Getting close to whatever Alphonse called those things is not good for you. I'll keep that in mind, madam. Don't call me madam, makes me feel old. Sorry, madam. You did that on purpose. I swear it was an accident, Lieutenant. Whatever, it's not like I'm going to be mad at you after you lied to him to stick up for me. You knew? I was roommating with Zuri for long enough to know there is some legend missing to the some of the weird stuff Dreamon can do with their wings. The look on their face told me now that you did feel something. I'm sorry, Lieutenant, I just want to go cool for you. You succeeded in that part. Something has been bugging me for you're an Afrik, right? Is that problem? You're not all Afrik, are you? Being able to feel with your wings and that whippy tail is one of your parents a Dreamon? My lieutenant's pretty smart and observant, but how I wish right now she wasn't. Most people only see the Afrik side or think I'm just an Dreamon like. Life is mostly okay. But the ones who can tell the difference, that always told me to be proud of who I am. It doesn't matter if Afriks think I'm a freak and Dreamon think I'm not one of them. Anyone who knows anything about either culture knew immediately that I didn't belong. I was the freak mistake of two people who never should have gotten together. That's how I like the common races. Most humans just think I'm a unique Afrik and don't treat me any different than they would any other Afrik, which sometimes I think might have been harsher than if they knew my hot-blood stages. I don't always belong, but at least I have my place. But the Lieutenant is so close to finding out the truth. When she finds out, she'll just be like the rest of her. Lieutenant Star would see me as a mutant freak, so did the others, and I find myself losing friends again. But I'm proud of who I am. I just want to be a pool with my cute spirit, so she'll keep looking at me this way. Some Afriks have tails, I guess that's what gave me this sense. I guess that makes sense. Oh, she believes it! But the minutes that go by us wait for my tensing to come back are still far more tense than they should be. Please just forget very quickly, Lieutenant, please! I can really sense things with my tail as well. You can? That's awesome. Yeah. I can sense things that you are a full-blooded Afrik. Was that sarcasm? I hope that wasn't sarcasm. I'm back. Have we formulated a plan? Why bother asking? All of our plans start with the same thing. We fight Faye, and I force feed her a bunch of pills. Do you think she's okay? I haven't got to talk much with Captain Follow, but Lieutenant Star speaks so highly of her, and I'd love to get a chance to know her better. I hope she's okay. No, I know she's okay. I have to stay optimistic. Like my old instructor used to say, a team is only as strong as their weakest links, and no student of his is a weak link. No. Oh, so much for that. Wrong again. I'm sure she's mine. Alphonse, you know just as well as I do that she'll lose herself watching a hopping bunny and forget to eat. She'll get distracted and do something stupid and then realize she forgot her missing way back in the ship. I know it's going to happen. It will be okay, madam, I swear it. I'm going to call you to that. My optimistic claim has no root in reality, but that sense of danger that hovers on my wings also tells me that everything is going to be alright. Good. The upside to our situation is that I doubt we are the only search party out. We've been out of communication for a long time, and someone would be able to pick up the signs by now that something has gone terribly wrong. Commander Hackett. You can keep saying that, but I'm going to keep calling him so. While we're at it, why don't you get grumpy when I don't call all by his title? Huh? I guess he just seemed like the big brother of the flight deck. I'm pleased that you would see me that way. Well, Elder Sis has a good idea that will hopefully get us grumpy Graham's attention and our lost friends. Do you still have your lighter, Alphonse? You smoke? A habit I have been trying to quit for years. Yes, I do have it. Here it is, or now I'm going to blow your socks off. I reached down and tightened my boot laces just in case she's more literal in her playing than I expect. Every mile or so, we find a clearing in the tree line like this. We set up a small fire. The black smoke will blow up and be seen by all. The cargo can see the smoke and follow it to us. The shuttle will be able to track our location and pick us up. We'll be eating real food in the lounge by nightfall. You not like my eggs? They need salt. That won't be. The shuttle will suffer the same problem that we had. We'll have to rescue him and we won't have a way back home. Everything that this shuttle will be fine. Trust us. Yes, sir. A win-win situation would be Phase that is still able to move and get to the smoke signal as well. I'm sure he will. So people have been sticking in time where things are looking bad. I'm glad we get to work together, Brianny. So we can crush my hopes and dreams. What? No! More optimism! Yes, madame. We're going to find them. Everyone's going to be safe and sound, I just know it. My mom told me that those promotional videos about being a space sector pilot were all made up and lies, but I knew these sort of adventures await me. I whip my tail back and forth, keeping in time with the excited pace that my lieutenant is swinging hers in, together in perfect harmony. If only I could beat my wings and the slow, steady rate that the Major does, it's hypnotic. One day I'll be just as cool as my seniors. Best man ever, let's get going. Do you think it will be fine to travel, sir? Don't worry about me, I'm a bit woozy still, but if we stop often to start fires, I'll be fine. Exactly, my plans account for everything. You're so amazing, Lieutenant Star! Huh? Did I say something wrong? No, it's just that people so really acknowledge my genius. I knew I made the right pick. Yes, madame. Alright, I will make the pick to end the episode here. And in the next one we'll be with Natalie on that cliff or something. Well, we'll see. For now, I hope you enjoyed it and until next time. Bye bye.